How in your assessment as someone who works with people
Yes.
in terms of skin, how would you say what's the prevalent rate? I mean, I gave out a figure the other time.
Yes, 77% according to WHO. But in practice, it is very high. It is as high as 77%. We have a lot of people coming have been using it for years. You see all this, our aunties and mommies have been using it for a very, very long time. We're having a new trend with the younger generation where most of them are getting more aware, you understand?
Okay.
But currently, a lot of our aunties and mommies are still using those products. And now, the companies are getting smarter.
Okay.
They're changing the names. You're having extract. You're having, instead of fading or lightning, they will just use another word.
term.
Maybe they will put a picture where someone's just gently exfoliating or something. And if you check the ingredients, you'll start to see, lightening ingredients.
Are these ingredients harmful?
Oh, yes, they are very harmful. So there are two sides to it. The primary ingredient seen in most of these bleaching creams is called hydroquinone. We call it HQ.
Okay.
Now, HQ is very useful. Very, very useful. In fact, in dermatology, is one of we have very beautiful results with HQ, especially when it comes to taking care of certain areas of the skin. So HQ is primarily meant for smaller areas of the skin.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
A little bit of depigmentation to some areas, some spots, some PIH, hyperpigmentation in different areas. Beautiful results. The major problem is large scale use in the sense that you're using a full body. Your cream or your soap, you're doing full body. You have your bath, HQ. You rub the cream, HQ. No sunscreen, no proper knowledge of what you're using. That is where the problem comes in. And that's why, it was banned in most of these African. It's banned in Europe. It's banned in Japan, Australia.
The HQ.
Yes, HQ is banned in those areas. Banned Nigeria, 2017, I think. But you still see, like you said, in the markets you go, you see people that can easily mix for you. It's all over on the counter in every pharmacy, everywhere. So I feel like the fight against it has not been very strong. You understand?
I'm interested. I would really, really love to know the risks of prolonged use of bleaching cream or lightening cream.
So let's start with the smallest thing. Most people go into using skin bleaching or lightening products to try to depigment or try to get lighter. And we know that the major problem is because of the media or brainwashing, thinking that with a lighter skin you get better opportunities. The skin tone has been associated with a lot of social status and a lot of other things. So people just want to have that, they want to belong, which is very wrong. So I want to tell people to appreciate their skin tone. Love your skin. It's doing a lot of work for you. It's the largest organ in the body. 15% of the body weight. It's very, very large. It's very important. It takes care of everything. It prevention of UV rays from penetrating the skin, which is one of the largest reasons for the skin cancers that we have. We have production of vitamin D. Also prevents, heat loss, water loss, and these are all things that get broken down once you're using too much hydroquinone. Yes. So we have the skin loses its functions, and that's a very, very big problem. You're also predisposed to skin cancers. Large amounts of hydroquinone can also cause kidney problems, can also cause liver problems.
Oh, it can go inside.
It can.
And damage organs.
Oh, it can. Hydroquinone is not something, even with the smaller amounts, there are certain people that cannot use hydroquinone. We don't even give it in pregnancy.
Oh.
Yes, because of harmful effects.
Because I was going to ask you that question as to, you see pregnant women who, bleach their skins or who had bleached or was bleaching before, and they say they want to stop.
Yes.
Is that harmful?
No.
They're not bleaching during pregnancy, but they bleached before.
Before.
Will that affect the baby or any?
No. So, once the bleaching effect has stopped, so you stop using hydroquinone, very good, or you stop using any skin lightening product, which is very, very good.
Right.
Now, you might have had irreversible skin damage, I forgot to mention that with depigmentation, you can actually make your pigmentation worse. The hyperpigmentation can get worse. You have skin damage, skin barrier damage, and also formation of ochronosis. It's called ochronosis, and it causes this bluish gray discoloration of the skin that is very, very difficult to treat. Very, very difficult to treat. So if you stop using the skin lightening product, you will definitely have patchy skin, thin skin. So you see some people, a lot of them have certain areas of the body are darker than some areas. But yes, you can come in for treatment.
Oh, it can be corrected.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
You can come in for treatment.
That can be corrected.
It can be
because
corrected.
I see that a lot, especially those that have stopped using the cream.
Yes.
And then you see patches everywhere. Dark skin,
Yes.
different whatever it is. So it looks really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're saying this can be corrected.
Yes. The first step is to stop. Once you stop, and then you come for a consultation, you have to talk to a dermatologist.
Okay.
And this is one of the services we offer to at the aesthetic clinic. You come, speak to a dermatologist. We can access the level of damage. We can access what kind of treatment is suitable for your
Is there a level that is irreversible?
I would say yes and no, depending on what you want to achieve.
Okay.
Depending on what you. So some people have used this product so much that you have actually completely damaged skin,
Oh.
where the skin has gone from some dark to almost white, and then it becomes almost green. You see those color changes on
Are
the
you
skin?
serious?
Almost,
You can get to
yes.
green?
It can get to green. It gets green. Sometimes you're always red. We had patients come into the hospital. We can't do any form of treatment for them because of how thin their skin is.
Oh.
And it gets so thinned out because you're using creams that have been infused with so much corticosteroids and lightening products, thinning out the entire epidermis. So you're having problems with mechanical problems, physical trauma. It's so easy for you to get caught. It's so easy for chemicals to penetrate your skin. You go under the skin, the sun is the UV rays are directly going into your system.
Oh.
And you have higher risks of the skin cancers, increased risks of physical trauma, mechanical trauma, chemical agents, toxins, bacteria can penetrate the skin easily.
So you literally leave yourself open to all sorts.
Beautiful. It's like your cell wall or your membrane has just been compromised.
Dr. Fola David, I'm going to ask you this question, then we'll go to the telephone lines to get people's thoughts and reactions on our conversation this morning. And we have a place that we're headed this morning. Let's talk about this other angle of people who I've seen the video.
Yes.
They immerse them in some sort of liquid. What the heck is that?
You're not the only one. We all saw the video. And now the first thing
Is
I
that
thought
fake?
about.
Is that fake?
That's the first thing I thought about. How is it possible? Because rapid depigmentation. So this might have been something that they have been working on for a while, and they just show us the final effects. Plus, it's not everything you see on the media you believe. But if it is true that you can achieve that immediate transformation from dark skin to white skin, you are seriously damaging your skin. Seriously damaging your skin. And I don't think anybody should follow that trend.
Yeah?
I don't think so.
I've also heard, I've heard a situation where you enter a machine.
Yes.
And there's this spray, blah, 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 and then you come out. You go for sessions, and then that's it. You're Oyinbo.
So, yes, there are many ways.
There are plenty procedures that
Beautiful,
people use.
Yes. Now, the most rampant is the skin bleaching, like we said.
Yeah.
You see these new avenues that you're mentioning.
Yeah.
I fear that a lot of Nigerians and Africans will also, absorb the new techniques that are coming out. Because the major issue is still the brainwashing. The fact that having the dark skin is not something to be proud of.
The esteem.
Yes. It's not. There's no social status associated with it. You don't get better opportunities. You feel like for you to be in the media, for you to be on billboards, for you to be in TV, you have to be a certain color. And so that's the major problem. We have to break that.
Yeah.
And then you'll find out that nobody will really care about how white you can make me in a few seconds.